everyone. How are you guys doing? Let's talk about something that is creating a lot of confusion right now. In 2026, tech layoff trackers have already crossed more than 150,000 people impacted. And last year also, depending on the tracker, the number was already in six figures. At the same time, leaders from AI companies are saying the same thing again and again. Software engineering is changing. Writing code from scratch is no longer the main skill. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang said something very important. The new programming language is human language. That means with AI, more people can now create software by explaining what they want in simple, natural language. And because of this, the internet is flooded with tweets, posts, reels, and hot takes. And some of you might be thinking, maybe I should switch fields completely. Maybe become a chef. But let's not react with blind fear. Let's understand what is actually happening. Is coding really dead in 2026? No. But the old way of learning coding is dying. The old way was learn syntax, memorize commands, build small projects, wait for someone to tell you what to do. That is not enough anymore. Today, the real skill is not just writing code. The real skill is understanding problems, breaking them down, using AI tools properly, reviewing the output, debugging, designing systems, and knowing what good software actually looks like. AI will not replace you, but a person who knows how to use AI can. So the question is not, should I learn coding or not? The real question is, am I learning coding the old way or the new way? Let me give you an example. Two students get the same interview assignment. The company says, you have 24 hours. Build a simple product landing page with a contact form, basic design, and a short explanation of how it works. Both students are smart. Both have studied coding. Both want the job. But their approach is completely different. Student 1 follows the old way. He opens Google and types Campus Placement Portal Project Source Code. At first, it feels smart. He jumps between YouTube, GitHub, Stack Overflow, and random blogs. One project won't run. Another is missing files. A tutorial is outdated. Every fix creates 2 new errors. Hours pass. Finally, the project opens. Technically. But features are broken, the database is confusing, the code is messy, and the biggest problem? He cannot explain what he built. Because he didn't design it. He just copied pieces from different places and stitched them together. Then the interviewer asks, why did you create these tables? How does role management work? What happens if a student applies twice? And he freezes, because the interviewer isn't testing the project. They're testing his understanding. Now look at student 2. She uses AI differently. She doesn't say, build the entire project for me. Instead, she says, act as a senior software engineer. Break this project into modules, database tables, APIs, screens, development steps, testing, and deployment. Within 30 minutes, she has a roadmap. She knows what to build, what to skip, and how everything connects. AI helps with planning, coding, debugging, testing, and documentation. But she reviews the code. She tests the features. She makes the decisions. After 24 hours, she has a working MVP. Not perfect, but deployed, documented, and presentable. Most importantly, she can explain every part of it. When the interviewer asks, how did you use AI? She says, after 24 hours, she has a working MVP. Not perfect, but deployed, documented, and presentable. Most importantly, she can explain every part of it. Now think like a recruiter. One student says, I copied code and some features don't work. The other says, I built, tested, deployed, and can explain the logic. Who gets hired? Obviously the second student. And this is not just a student story. This has happened with some of the biggest companies in the world. Companies that were once leaders, companies that looked impossible to defeat. But they became outdated because they did not upgrade at the right time. Kodak was once a giant in photography. When people thought of photos, they thought of Kodak. But the world moved from film cameras to digital photography. Kodak saw the change, but did not adapt fast enough, and slowly, it lost its dominance. Blockbuster was once the king of movie rentals. People used to visit stores, rent DVDs, and return them. But then streaming came. Netflix understood the shift. Blockbuster was too late. People did not stop watching movies. The way they watched movies changed. Nokia was once everywhere. Strong phones, long battery, massive trust. But smartphones changed the game. It was no longer only about hardware. It became about software, apps, touchscreens, and ecosystems. And Nokia could not move fast enough. Kodak missed digital photography, Blockbuster missed streaming, Nokia missed the smartphone software shift. Different industries, same mistake. They stayed comfortable with the old way. Now ask yourself, if billion-dollar companies can become outdated because they did not upgrade, what happens to a student who refuses to upgrade? What happens to a developer who says, I will only code the old way? I will not learn AI. I will not learn modern tools. They may not disappear immediately, but slowly, their value in the market will go down. Because the world does not stop for comfort. The world rewards people who upgrade. But technology change does not destroy everyone. It destroys those who refuse to adapt, and it rewards those who upgrade early. Netflix moved from DVDs to streaming. Microsoft moved from Windows and Office to cloud and AI. NVIDIA moved from gaming GPUs to AI infrastructure. Adobe moved from packaged software to cloud and AI-powered creative tools. These companies survived because they changed with time. Now, many students ask, if AI is changing coding, will jobs disappear? The honest answer is, some old repetitive roles will reduce, but new roles are also coming. The opportunity is not gone. The opportunity has shifted. Basic code copiers, manual-only testers, tutorial-dependent developers, simple support script followers, and CRUD-only junior developers will feel pressure. Because if your only skill is repetitive work, AI is a threat. But if you learn how to use AI properly, new career paths open. AI-assisted software developer, AI product engineer, LLM app developer, AI automation specialist, AI QA engineer, AI workflow designer, AI agent builder, human AI reviewer. These roles need people who understand problems, tools, systems, and execution. So coding is not dead, but the definition of coding is changing. Earlier, coding meant I can write syntax. Now coding means I can understand a problem, design a solution, use AI tools, build the product, test it, secure it, deploy it, and explain it. The future developer is not just a coder. The future developer is a builder, a debugger, a tester, an automator, a product thinker, and someone who knows how to work with AI. So the real question is not, should I learn coding? The real question is, how should I learn coding in 2026?